Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
May this Easter Sunday fill your home and life with new hope, happiness, prosperity, and abundance, all received through God's divine grace. Happy Easter. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Hold on a minute. Be thankful. Be thankful for yesterday because you have wonderful memories to think about. Be thankful for today because you are able to wake up to celebrate. Yes, celebrate life to be exact. Be thankful for tomorrow because you will be able to fulfill your dream. Most of all, be thankful to God. Let me say that again. Most of all, be thankful to God. For He was with you yesterday, He is with you today, and He will always be with you tomorrow and forever. Anyway, now people, 100% thing I go at the news. Make I just start right here, so. An 18-year-old man is now in custody following a firearm and ammunition seizure in Rock Spring District and over on Friday. Report reaching our news team from the Lucy Police said about 10:30 p.m. lawmen were on patrol in the area when they conducted a snap raid at a small wooden shop. It's alleged that the teen who was inside the shop saw the lawmen and ran. He was seen placing an object beneath a sheet of zinc. He was apprehended and the area searched. And guess what, people? A revolver and one cartridge was seized. Slap out the red back. His identity is being withheld pending further investigation. Anyway, make I move on. A man is now in custody after lawmen seized a pistol at his home in Bath, Savannah, Westmoreland on Saturday. Report reaching our news team from the Savannah Police that about 2 p.m. lawmen conducted a target raid at a premises during which a 9mm pistol was seized. The man was subsequently taken into custody. His identity is being withheld also. Why you don't tell where them a criminal and name? You understand? So we can't tell you who and them part. Me tell you the police them I eat that, money them a look to get from the people them, put in them pocket and let them out scratch free. Just as how. Oh, me not telling you that yet. Gather around, I can give you a public service announcement. Remember good. It's the Easter weekend. And all the pie that the pan the road just a drink junk and about to act stupid. Anyway, and me I tell you this still. But listen to this.
There's no doubt that Easter weekend will see an increase in traffic, as most people, motorists and passengers will be headed to events or holiday celebrations or visiting family and friends. We urge everybody to be safe on the road. If you drink, please have a designated driver. Do not speed, buckle up, observe the traffic signs. Too many Jamaicans are dying on our nation's roads. I'm specifically urging our motorcyclists to please wear your helmets during this holiday period and after. And our pedestrians, we're seeing far too many pedestrian fatalities. So please remember, if you are walking at night, wear bright colors. Do not use your devices while walking on the road. You will be distracted, and ensure that you are walking facing the oncoming traffic so that you can always be alert and aware of what is happening. While we have seen a 10% decline in fatalities on our nation's roads, we are concerned that the trends are not heading in the right direction recently. And as such, we want to see further decline because having already lost over 100 people on our roads since the start of the year, this is far too much. Let's all come together to ensure that we arrive alive.
Listen good now. Don't make because of me, you don't go out, drink your rum, and act stupid. Go and go do what you have to do. I will be here to read about the stupid people them. So nobody worry yourself. Just left some picture with the relative for me, okay? Anyway, now, people, that is that way that is concerned. Watch your one pan wagwan now. Long time we not hear clowning in the news, don't it? So, I see my brother Michael and clowning. I walk up and down in a Craigtown. But guess what? All a Craigtown gunman them round the Alman Town and hide. But I'm not ready to talk about that yet still, you understand? That is for your next day and our next topic. Right now, Clowning and Michael is set out on a peace march to several communities. And they must say, watch out in my view. We're going to use football and bring back the place together. But anyway, people, for them time now.
Very effective, because once we have this particular competition, you realize that there's a significant lull in terms of the crime and violence that usually affects these communities, because what we find is the coming together of persons from different divides of the community. They come together and they say peace, and then we have a whole lot of lasting peace within this particular area. So we are hoping that this will continue throughout the ending of the year. We have launched a similar initiative down in the Matthews Lane community. Just yesterday we had a meeting with the guys from the Denham Town community, and we are looking at what best in terms of an intervention that we can do at this time to bring peace between the rival factions of Tivoli Gardens, the Collation gangs, the Scream Corner gangs to the south of the division. So we believe that once we get the input of the communities, we will have some amount of peace, or at least see the number of criminal incidents subside.
We don't like a good look of peace in the place. Nobody the place have to run good and smooth still, you understand? But we want more peace in the whole community.
They shot them, not selling. As it come to our 6 o'clock at night, the place dead. We try everything to keep something to try to build up back the vibes, but people get scared. People are afraid. Things is happening almost right in front of you, and you cannot talk. Because if you talk, it will be you next.
We are still fully engaged in promoting good livity, harmony, righteousness, and living as one in the community. And any elements that are not supportive of that do not have our support. And we fully support the efforts of law enforcement to keep the community safe. And we will do whatever it takes within the law to achieve that. The economic potential, the social potential of these communities is unlimited, but it requires people to feel safe and secure in their home. PMI has been defunded and left to a shell of its original self under this government, which is a big mistake, because having violence interrupters in communities who know the lay of the land, know the players, and can understand what the dynamics are and what needs to be done quickly, and empowering those people to act, is part of trying to maintain peaceful community. It's a major project that of public resources that would be required to effect that. But it's made worse from time to time by people disposing of things into the system, which is not built to accommodate, all kinds of things that end up there. And then when that happens, sometimes it gets blocked and then it overflows, and we have to call, the NWC, and they're very responsive, I must say, when we ask them to help. We've been working with solid waste, and I have a proposal into TPDCO under the Spruce Up Your Corner initiative to try and do something about. We have a few of those spots in the constituency where, and it's really driven by two things. People from outside who would feel that they can dump there without paying a tipping fee that they'd have to pay at Riverton or whatever, and also inadequate garbage collection. In the sense that it's not frequent enough so that it builds up, and people get very frustrated by that. We've got 50 trucks. I hear he's going to get another 50, and we look forward to that. But so far, it's still inadequate, what the resources that they have. And we also need to encourage our people to practice wholesome garbage disposal practices in their homes, and not burn garbage, but package it so that it's easier to dispose of when the rubbish truck comes. I'm aware that he has some issues in the constituency. I'm aware of that. And as I said, I don't really want to say much about it. We're very committed to Northwest St. Catherine. And, he has been somebody who has served the people as a councillor, and then now as member of parliament. He's a member of the People's National Party. And as such, I value him as an individual and as a comrade. Now, if he has reached the point where he is having second thoughts, that's entirely up to him. But one way or the other, we will be doing what we need to do to defend the interests of the people and to ensure that the party continues to hold sway in Northwest St. Catherine. I don't have a lot to say about that. So Graham is somebody I know personally. We have dialogue. We've had ongoing dialogue. I'm aware that he has some issues in the constituency. I'm aware of that. And as I said, I don't really want to say much about it. And, you know, he has been somebody who has served the people as a councillor and then now as member of parliament. He's a member of the People's National Party. And as such, you know, I value him as an individual and as a comrade. If he has reached the point where he is having second thoughts, that's entirely up to him.
One of my own Councillor Gary, has put up himself to challenge me, and I have said and consistently asked, how does that make sense? So where is he going to get the support from? Am I going to support him to beat me? And how does that work? We still have 14 seats. Can 14 seats form the government? Why are we doing this?
What matters to me is that the constituency of Northwest St. Catherine has proper representation, that the party's organisation is strong, and that it stays in the column of the People's National Party. And it is our intention to ensure that that happens. But one way or the other, you know, we will be doing what we need to do to defend the interests of the people and to ensure that the party continues to hold sway in Northwest St. Catherine.
I am prepared to serve the people of Jamaica in any way that is possible. And everybody needs to hear that, and everybody needs to understand that.
Including as a member of the Jamaica Labour Party?
Yes. I am not interested. I'm not a politician. I'm not interested in politics. I'm interested in people. And if I can serve, and there's a way to serve the people and help to make people's life better, as the good Lord has been good to me, I want to help to pour back into some people.
Have you had any conversations with any member of the Jamaica Labour Party about possibly crossing the floor?
I have had many conversations with many people and many conversations to come.
Specifically with members of the Jamaica Labour Party about crossing the floor?
I'm gonna ask you to respectfully allow me to decline to answer that question at this time. I'm gonna ask you, please. I don't want to answer it. And I don't want to tell a lie, so I'm not going to answer it. For public knowledge, one of my own Councillor Gary, has put up himself to challenge me, and I have said and consistently asked, how does that make sense? So where is he going to get the support from? Am I going to support him to beat me? And how does that work? We still have 14 seats. Can 14 seats form the government? Why are we doing this, right?
If and when that decision is made, I think that application would be considered on merit. And as I said before, it would get the kind of consideration that is required, because we are a party that believes in expanding and building for the further growth and development of the country, and we welcome any individual who is in the same mood as we are, believing in the policies and the principles of the Jamaica Labour Party. We would welcome anybody, including Mr. Graham, if Mr. Graham apply. This matter is something that I am hearing, by the way, just to say that the Jamaica Labour Party, the government of Prime Minister Andrew Holness, welcomes anybody who is willing to come on board, to be a part of the change and to continue to build Jamaica. And anybody who is willing, you know, I don't think there is a problem in persons who are coming whose intention is to work within the agenda of the Jamaica Labour Party.